Hey y'all, it's Taco Tuesday. Let's make these delicious cilantro lime chicken tacos. All right guys, we are going to start our tacos by boiling our chicken, and I'm gonna put also in there half of an onion and some salt. That's it. We're just gonna get our chicken boiled so that we can shred it up. Okay, so I have 1.5 pounds of chicken, a little more than 1.5 pounds of chicken boiling over there. So while we're doing that, we are going to make our toppings and get our cilantro lime sauce ready. So what we're gonna do is put the other half of our onion in our food processor. I'm gonna do 1 jalapeno, and I am gonna seed this, otherwise it'll be a little bit too hot for my little people. For this recipe, for the dressing, you can use sour cream if you would like, but I am substituting out sour cream for some plain Greek yogurt. We're gonna do 1 squeezed lime. I'm gonna use my juice creamer in here. Next, we're gonna put our Greek yogurt. I'm gonna do about 1 cup of Greek yogurt. I'm also going to add half of a bunch of cilantro. I'm just gonna nip the ends off, put that in there. And then last, I'm gonna do 4 cloves of garlic, and I'm gonna put some salt. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt. Now that everything is in here, we're gonna go ahead and blend this up until it's nice and creamy. Sauce is all blended up. Pour this into a glass container, and this will keep for a few days, so if you don't eat all of your tacos on the same day, it'll be good for, they usually last for at least a week. Next, we're going to get our just our little bit of topping that we're gonna put on. Pretty much with all my tacos, I like to mince up some onion, lime, some cilantro, and some jalapeno on top. And I do like to do more of a fine mince on this. We're only gonna cook our chicken until it reaches 165 degrees. Same thing, whenever I use jalapenos, I like to dice them nice and fine. Thought it was gonna fit, it's not. Okay, we're gonna put a whole lime. Before I cut up the rest of my cilantro to put in here, I am gonna go and temp our chicken. We're about halfway there. We're right at 100 degrees, so not too much further to go. Okay, let me give this a mix. We'll just set this aside. This is ready to put on our tacos. Next thing we're gonna do is I'm just gonna cut a small piece of cabbage off. I don't need the whole thing. All right, so I'm just gonna cut this up as fine as I can. All right, all of our cabbage is cut up. If you don't like cabbage, you can substitute this out for some iceberg lettuce. That works nicely as well. It's time to check our chicken again, and I think we're gonna pull this out and let it start cooling off so we can shred it up. Not quite. We're gonna let that go for a little bit longer. I'm gonna get this whole milk fresh cheese all shredded up. So we're just gonna go through. The last thing we're gonna get ready before our chicken is our avocado. You can dice it if you want. I like to leave it in slices for this. I'm gonna go ahead and get our burner turned on so we can warm up our tortillas. We are gonna let these cool off for just a minute. Okay, now that our chicken is done, I'm gonna go ahead and let these cool off for a minute, and then we're gonna season this up with some Blanco from Meat Church. Just a little bit. This does have a lot of salt in it, but I haven't put anything on our chicken yet. So, okay, now that our chicken is done, we're gonna go ahead and start to pick our chicken. I do always save my cooking liquid just in case the meat is looking kind of dry and needs a little more liquid. You can put some of your broth that you cooked in into your chicken. I don't normally need to put much, if any. This chicken came out really tender, so I think it should be fine. Okay, now that our chicken is shredded, we're gonna go ahead and get this seasoned. give this another toss. Okay, we're gonna do chicken first. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of avocado for each one. Okay. Now we're gonna do a little bit of cabbage in each one. Next, I'm gonna cut some of our onion, a little bit of our queso pesto, and we're gonna finish this off with our cilantro lime dressing. So our tacos are done. I hope you guys enjoy these chicken tacos. This is a great dinner, and happy Taco Tuesday. Y'all enjoy.